Catherine Austin Fitz is the president of Solari Incorporated, the publisher of the Solari Report, and managing member of Solari Investment Advisory Services. Catherine served as managing director and member of the board of directors of the elite Wall Street investment bank, Dillon Read and Company Incorporated. She is the former Assistant Secretary of Housing Federal Housing Commissioner under George Herbert Walker Bush, and was the president of Hammonton Securities Group Incorporated. Her great-grandfather, Frank P. Willits, organized the Pennsylvania Dairy Association and served as the Secretary of Agriculture of Pennsylvania. Her grandfather, Joseph H. Willits, was professor and dean of the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania. He conducted research which paved the way for the first unemployment offices in the state. Catherine's father, Dr. William T. Fitz, Jr., was chief of surgery at Penn Medical School. He used a specialty he acquired serving the China-Burma-India Theater in World War II to recognize the treatment of trauma throughout the country. It was he who the William T. Fitz Surgical Education Center is named after. Catherine has attended summer schools at Harvard, Stanford. She has received an Associate of Arts degree from Bennett College, a Bachelor of Arts degree from the University of Pennsylvania, an MBA from the Wharton School. She has spent a fall sabbatical at MIT. She has held an internship for the Santa Fe National Bank and for Goldman Sachs. Catherine Austin Fitz's understanding of the global financial system and the inner workings of the Wall Street-Washington axis are unparalleled. As the former U.S. Assistant Secretary of Housing, Federal Housing Commissioner, Catherine was one of the first to warn of an approaching housing bubble. Her prediction that a strong dollar policy would ultimately lead to a weakened federal credit is currently being proven correct. Catherine has stated, quote, "Long ago, I made a promise that I would never act against the best interest or the excellence of my own people, that I would do my best to ensure that we were worthy of the stewardship of our world, and that we did our best to leave a better world for generations yet to come. To make and keep such a promise is to understand that money and position are tools, not goals, and that death is not the worst thing that can happen. Some would probably accuse me of fighting the tape and not being good at the game. I would tell those people that now is not the time in the history of our people for a failure of imagination." Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Catherine Austin Fitz.